All right. Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I've done something like this, where it's just me and gameplay and not Team Fortress 2 or whatever, and I'm actually talking to the viewer. Yeah, it's been a while. It's also been a while since I've done a single-player game, so this is going to be kind of cool. So what we're looking at today is a game called DeadCore, and it's a first-person puzzler, I guess you would say, by 5 Bits Games. They are a French development studio. This is their first title, and currently their only title. They are working on something of a spiritual successor to this game. This game is also published by Bandai Namco, so they do have some publisher support. I don't know if their next game will have nearly this kind of support, though. I don't know, I just really like this game. I've had it since it was released. I love it. I've been wanting to do this video forever. So, let's get into it. So I've already done a very large amount of this game, but let's restart. And oh my god! Okay, so if you don't know anything about me, which I guess is reasonable, I'm a huge fan of cyberpunk, being in the sky, you know, all that stuff. I'm also a huge fan of things that just look really pretty, so this game really appealed to me. So let me give you an idea. So they kind of push you in right away, and you're already aware, just by experimenting around, that you can jump. You can jump really high, actually. And the cool thing about this is, look at that range of motion. I have a very low mouse sensitivity, so I'm moving my mouse a lot to do this, but it's like, look at that control. So if you like stuff like Quake and Tribes Ascend and arena shooters, you know, the movement, Team Fortress 2, for instance, as well, the movement is very similar to that, but also really just a lot more fun. See these tooltips? I don't really know why they do it that way with the little text, but it's unobtrusive, it's kind of interesting, so I guess I don't fault them for that. Yeah. Game's very intuitive, too. It's like, the controls aren't weird. They're very easy to figure out. It controls really tight. You have no idea how much, like, that makes me happy. That I can, like, maneuver like this. So, these are respawns, and if this is telling me, basically, if I did this and I started to fall, I could hit R and come back to this. Which is great, because, like, if you wanted to speedrun this game, think about it, right? Like, wouldn't you want to do that? Like, just hit R to go back every time you messed up instead of, like, having a death? Also, look at this sky. Oh my god. Like, there are some pretty skyboxes in this game. And I will forever. The aesthetic in this game is really beautiful as well. I'm obsessed with stuff like this. But, like, the only real thing that this game tells you to try, this is where you get the switch gun that I'm holding later on in the game, but this teaches you how the switches work and what symbol, this symbol you're going to see a lot, what that symbol does in a controlled environment. The level design in this game is perfect. They teach you things as you go. No need to be confused by anything, really. It's very clear what you need to do. And if you saw at the beginning, when we fell, it's really obvious See, when you're not sure about something, like, you probably don't need those tooltips there, but they are there for people who aren't able to figure it out. And for people who are, right? There's no pressure. You can experiment and not even read them and figure things out on your own, you know? That's pretty cool. And, like, if you wanted to speedrun this, I mean, it's very, very conducive to that sort of gameplay. There's a lot of accuracy and timing-based puzzling here. That's really cool. Some other really cool features of this game. Oh no! See, I can just respawn though if I mess up. Some other really cool features of this game is like you only have 30 shots of this rifle thing. You don't have a HUD, for instance, so it's all done on this rifle, this beam rifle. Danger turret, you know, I mean, that's pretty obvious what is that supposed to do. But you don't have a HUD, so time, the amount of shots you have, all of that, that's all on this beam rifle here. And that's really cool. It's really obvious, like, the information that you need is there for you at all times, and that's really important. But at the same time, it's so clean and unobtrusive, and all the information that you need is all in the same spot. It's not like at different locations in the draw view of the game. Also, can I just say, like, how wonderful it is to play a game that looks this good at 80 FPS while recording. I hit 130 when I'm not recording, so that's really something else. I'm not running anything amazing either. I'm running 2 NVIDIA GeForce 780s. Not Titans though, so it's just really cool that this is so, I guess, gorgeous at this frame rate while recording on what's really not considered a very powerful machine. The movement is just sick too. I don't know, guys, I can't. Okay, I see. But yeah, and I guess I guess the reason why I wanted to share this on my channel is I just think this game is really, really cool, and I don't know, maybe a couple people will see this and realize it's a great game and pick it up. It's really not that expensive either. It's like $10. It was like $10 when I got it anyway. Great game. I look forward to anything that these developers do later on. Genuinely. And you might be thinking like, oh, it looks a lot like Portal and stuff. It does not control like Portal, if I can tell you anything about this. Sure, you have your shooting mechanics, and it's a puzzle platformer, but in the first person. The controls, though, are definitely more Quake/Tribes Ascend-ish. I don't know why I keep saying Tribes Ascend, but Tribes Ascend was the last one I played of the Tribes series, so I guess that's what I would be thinking the most of. Oh, this is not going to work. But yeah, like, it feels really good to play. And if you notice, this isn't particularly difficult. it gives you a lot of room to like experiment to figure things out. And also, if you've noticed, there's a lot of different ways you could approach this. Like, I'm sure that some people have looked at this in a completely different way than I have. So this kind of gives you enough idea of what these things do. And what they're supposed to do, you know? You can see the little, like, red things drawing air currents in. So you kind of understand that these things will lure you in and absolutely destroy you. So there's a spark here. This is some kind of collectible. I already have it though, so we're not going to see that, unfortunately. But that's another really cool thing about this game, now that I think about it. The fact that there's so many collectibles, just things to look for and stuff. This game has incredible... This is cool too. Okay, so they give you just enough time to register that those things are going to attack you, those turrets. And that's really cool, because we had non-moving turrets earlier, right? You know, turrets that weren't trying to flip around like that. And so, now... Ow. Not fast enough with this. But yeah, now... oh, we're already done. Anyway, so now, now you're aware of these turrets, you know, that they can do what they do, and you're prepared for when they start doing weird things. Like, the level design in this game is amazing and incredibly conducive to explaining its mechanics in a controlled environment before introducing you to something harder. And they reinforce these mechanics later on, as we will see when I enter the next level. But this has been about 10 minutes, so I believe that I am going to stop this right here and make another video for tomorrow, probably. Yeah, there's other stuff that's going to be going on tomorrow, too, so I might record that instead and upload that. But there will be more DeadCore on this channel. I don't really know. This isn't really a review. It is more of a gameplay and me praising the game for the whole entire way and stuff. And you are welcome to join me in this. Don't actually join me in this because I'm terrified of people and I will freaking punch you. Okay. So see you in the next one.